Alright, obviously you probably saw the video and you're wondering, do you do it? How do you start making it? Or what is the idea? Like, how will you start off making customization figurine based upon of the characters? Like, for examples, what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to do based off this, only a figure alone. Like, without even looking at the image that goes from just looking at the actual box itself, and get every reference of it as possible, and just literally have this to work with and any figurines you have. Like, you want to challenge yourself of it. So mainly what you do is that you get this, pre-order it from GameStop, and you get this. Anyway, you get the little tiny figurines and so on. Once you have that, you need to find a body. You need to find pieces of accessories, something small, little scraps of it you could use to make a work around it. At the same time, find the right bodies you could work with. Now, I did my search very well. I found a body that works very well, that I could probably work maybe less out of it, because it's a zombie Nazi ones I ordered out from someone. So I'm going to show you that one once it arrives. And then while I'm waiting it, I'm actually making a brace from this, the neck brace that has. So right now I actually did cut off this part here. It used to be together. So that's the neck brace, which is I'm going to still need to cut a little bit more because it's very snug into it and it has a lot of metal bolted that you can see from this picture image here alone, which is that actually would help me as a guy. So once I'm going to do a little more thing, they're going to be in pieces, so they're not going to actually put together unless I have the other figurine and then I have a body that I'm going to use. Alright, I got the body. Now it doesn't look anything like it because I think it's probably the best if you got to use muscular bodies. Because he does have some kind of like a muscularly shaped normal bodies, but I guess it could work. So I'm going to use this one, since I never use it so much out of it, and I don't like the fact that it's not a ball joint. It's actually like really long ones. So I'm going to use this one to work with. I already did figuring out how to, because I lost the pieces for it, so I had to use a epoxy to put this on. That way it's a little more easier to work with. Now I don't want to pop it off, I want to leave it like that so it could be just there. That's going to be covered in the sleeve of it because look, like, see, it's covered in a, like, almost half of it right there, so it's not as noticeable from it. Mainly the more work is actually from this side, and possibly a lot of metal pieces going to go all over this, and it's going to be painted. So I found joints pieces in this. It's going to be a neck point. It really depends of the bodies that's going to come in. I looked it up of this person who made this figures before I decided to buy it. It said that it cannot be taken apart. It can be reassembled. It has some kind of epoxy already put in, so it may be very harder and challenging to take it apart. But I do have some sort of way to taking it apart. I went to Home Depot. I'll buy something that is like removing strong glue substance and try to pry one of it off. If the body that came with that is good enough that I could use it just that body, if not, I'm going to switch it to this body. That's what I'm going to do because I want to make it 100% and easier to take it apart because of this joint part here. If you take this part off, just about like this, means it's easier for me to take this one and actually make the actual pieces of that one completely. Everything, little details are possible, little tear opening, and a big size piece here that's gonna fit right in. Possibly looks like it's gonna be melting into it, fusing or whatever. So that usually would be the better thing to have these kind of figurine bodies. The customization one usually works the best, and gonna show you what it looks like, and I'm gonna basically show you the actual bodies that came with the actual zombie that I ordered it, and we're gonna see that one so you can see the magical of making this customization figurine to be amazing.